Many artists work in their garage or a spare bedroom or even a closet. But there's a new space in Sarasota where both seasoned artists and newbies can create art that's as big as their imagination. Let's go inside Art Factory 44. Art Factory 44 is a collective of artists where we come together to do individual work as well as collaborative work. I think I've assembled a really amazing team here between myself, Lori Maves, Jeff Hostetler, and recently we have two amazing additions to the factory, and one is Tyler McCool. He is a filmmaker. Erin Shriver is here. She is a textile designer, and we're really happy to have her here with us and look forward to a lot of collaboration with both of them. So when you enter the space, you're going to come into an area that we do call the gallery, sort of. It's where we put finished pieces. Then you come into the back, and it's like a giant space with soaring ceilings and 30-some feet wide, and you'll see artists working. Then upstairs, we also have what we call the sanctuary, and that is where we go when we need some peace and quiet. As well, you could come here for a class.
I've been a drywall contractor, drywall finisher all my life. I hated it, didn't like it, but I found that it was a way to make money. And about 5 years ago, I took a sabbatical. And the sabbatical involved me taking a job at Ringling College of Art and Design, where I was the setup guy for all their events. Next thing you know, students and the faculty were encouraging me to do something in the medium I'm familiar with. And I thought, well, drywall's not a medium. They said, everything's a medium. Come on, Jeff. So I tried it. Now I make trees that are life-size or small. For me, it's just lovely. It's life. It's rebirth. I was 54 years old when I found art. Now, and I'm basically here, one of the people here to help other people find it, or to find that one thing that really changes their life, that really gets them jazzed.
As my background as an art therapist, I really enjoy providing formats for people to find a way to be open and to let some judgment go and to have some, honestly, healing and therapeutic time, and they can do that at a canvas. So whatever I think hang-ups people might have when they come in at the beginning of class, I think those tend to quickly dissolve as class goes on.
Part of being creative takes a lot of courage, and for most people what they imagine is being around other people while you're doing it makes you more nervous, and here I think you feel supported. People feel like they're one of the crowd. They can kind of move through that and get past those barriers of their fear about creating something. And Lori and Shannon are fabulous at creating that kind of atmosphere here, and I think that's what I really like coming. I have a studio in my home, but I really love coming here as well.
And this is just such a warm, friendly place. It's kind of like a dream.
I have been creating for my entire life. Like my earliest memories are of creating things, and most memorable probably with my great-grandmother and my grandmother and my great-aunt, and we were always making things and using our hands and creating. Then I went on to have a big family, and when my kids finally all moved out of the house, I went to Ringling College. So since my time at Ringling, this studio has been brewing in my mind. I like calling it Art Factory, and then my special number is 44. It's my birthday, 4-4. To me, 4 symbolizes the word love, and it was love, love. I hoped that the name would just infuse this place with the feelings that I have.
What happens in this space, because the walls are so large, and I love to paint large scale, is that I can paint mural-sized pieces, roll them up and work on another piece, and that's great. I mean, I've had large studios in the past where I could go do that, but what's really great, and this is something that Shannon and I talk about a lot, which is why Shannon and I think really got along really well together in the beginning, is that we both like to work together and we like to work collaboratively. So I think there's a time to work on your own stuff, which is wonderful. And I have a small home studio, and that's great. But there's other times to come in and be affected by the energy and the input and the creativity of another person, especially another person who's really passionate about what they're doing.
Sarasota is amazing. The opportunity here in the art world is ridiculously wonderful.
There are a lot of people that are already creative-minded, who are already artistic and culturally minded. So I think this space is a really good fit and is going to be a really nice asset for all these people coming here that are looking for creative things to do.
I would say it's a welcoming place that anyone, any demographic could come in here and feel at ease and to enjoy themselves.
We need a place like this, and you just feel like a big hug when you walk in, you know? You don't feel like, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I've entered your space. You feel like, wow, I'm part of this family.
To see more and for a schedule of upcoming classes, visit facebook.com/artfactory44.